Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Smashes through the tackle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Roach. Got enough for the first down. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. The give on the option. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Monarchs line it up with a 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Creates a little space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Turner. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last 2.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and... executing. We got to see that today.
Looking for space to the left. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run. A TF.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off-play action on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 40. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Payne.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Keeps it going. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Here's the handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keeps it. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's locked. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Running to Green. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. He's loose. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And it's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, ODU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Turner. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Marshall! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Roach. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Steps away. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air, it's Turner. Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Marshall quick to the line. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Gonna run it, it's Allen. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Wants to fire on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Back to throw, it's Turner. With the catch, it's Norton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The defense going to stop the clock. Out. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Finding open areas. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
I like a nice, quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Powers through the defender. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a running room. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him?
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Monarchs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires left. It's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's gonna pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's a the fake, and he wants to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Strong, firm tackle. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Monarchs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Old Dominion! And the stomping has commenced.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he makes the extra point.
Marshall, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. It's a seam wide open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to
turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Great protection, and down the middle it goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gives it on the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Monarchs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, out of space. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play.
Wide open spaces. Touchdown, ODU. And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. And some room to work. Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Turner. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back to throw, it's Turner. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone up. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You've got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Dukes offense. Get the first crack. Here. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. David, it's something that coaches are always harping on, but this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break...
There he goes!
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes! Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
He's got his man. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dukes. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Monarchs offense has its first opportunity of the day. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the...
He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Rushes on him. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
To the air, it's Barnett. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to take lots of running room. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Monarchs are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Still looking on the move. Finds the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Monarchs are on the move. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Monarchs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
He's bringing it out. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Trying to set up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, ball's out. He picks it up, still on his feet. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. And the Dukes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that one falls in. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, James Madison.
offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, a lot of space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That touchdown pass at the end of the half is really going to help out this quarterback's confidence. The extra point's going to give them the lead. You got to feel good heading in at halftime. When you're up on the scoreboard, expect them to keep throwing it around in the second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Under fire. Still on his feet. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Got his man in the middle. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. Ready to try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
41, James Madison, 13.
Return. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
As a ball carrier, you just have to have better awareness. You have to know where you are in the field. You run out of bounds like that, that's a play he's going to learn from. He's probably going to be the butt of a few jokes. This might follow him for a while, but that is a safety, and that is a costly mistake.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Roach. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up. Oh, better look out. Wide open spaces. Made a defender miss. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, James Madison. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. They're trailing by 10 to Ohio State.
Looking for room. It's Roach.
We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Barnett. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Alston. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. We are all tied up here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Roach. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And the Monarchs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Turning on the Jets. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pulls it in.
And these running backs are used.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And on that third, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes.
There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They want that clock to run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Got to first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The option look. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. They kick it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's taking the deep shot. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Gotta find a completion on this one. He's got his man. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.